Good festive in here. Today I did a list. I did another list for you guys. Today we are doing a holiday gift guide for everybody. Now I've seen a lot of holiday gift guides that have been broken up to, his, hers, friends, and all that stuff. So I thought I would just do one that encompasses everything. So we're gonna hop right in. So the first category I'm doing is holiday gifts that are foolproof. Like it almost applies to everybody. So first things first is subscriptions. And now I didn't know that I love subscriptions until I got one. So this was years ago. I think I was in university still. One of my friends got me a Vogue magazine subscription and I loved it because I was buying Vogue magazines here and there myself, but I never thought to get the subscription. So she gifted it to me and it was definitely one of those Secret Santa things, and I loved it. It was great. So subscriptions are great and go and work with everybody really because there is a subscription for everybody. Right now, personally, I am looking to find the perfect place to get a flower subscription, so that I think it's a wonderful gift idea too for the people in your life that really do love flowers. There's also like Audible subscriptions. A lot of people love their audio books. Wine subscriptions, all types of subscriptions and all types of price points. So I think that one is definitely a foolproof gift. Next on my list is the Apple TV Fire Stick Chromecast. This takes your TV experience to another level. I do have a smart TV at home, but we do also have the Apple TV and the Fire Stick, and we find that they're both like way better than our smart TV because my smart TV can't download like newer apps. Like it couldn't download the Disney Plus app. It's basically like your iPhone on your TV and super affordable price point. And the Apple TV of course is on the higher end of things, but the Fire Stick is like $30-$40. Chromecast I think is like $50. Up next is my Google Home. Google Nest, I think there's those two, but I did not know how much I loved this thing until I got gifted it. I didn't use it for much at the beginning, but like probably still the most favorite thing that I use it for is a timer. I have mine in the kitchen, and as I'm putting anything into the stove with my two hands, I can just say out loud, "Hey Google, set timer for 30 minutes.
Second timer for 30 minutes. Starting now."
Because there have been so many times where I forgot to either set my timer in my kitchen or set it on my phone, and that has my back. It's super, it can be really loud and obnoxious, so no matter where I am in my place, I can hear it. It has Spotify, so you can hook your Spotify to that and play music. And recently I discovered, and I love, that it is really Google, except for it talks to you. So I was in the kitchen and I wanted to make some drinks. And I started making something and I was like, oh, I can't remember exactly what you're supposed to do. So I asked Google and it literally like walked me through the steps. It was crazy. Like it would be, let's see if we can do it. Hey Google, how do you make an old fashioned?
I already have the recipe you are making called Classic Old Fashioned from All Recipes. Would you like to start with ingredients or instructions?
No.
Copy that.
So I don't know, I just think it's so good, and it's super inexpensive. The Google Home is under $50. I think the Google Nest is a lot more. I don't know what the difference is really. I'm sure it could do more fun things. Also, I believe that the Google Home, if you do have smart lights in your place, you can walk in and connect them, and then you can walk into your home and be like turn them on and turn them off. So that's really cool too. Really great gifts, super inexpensive, and I think it could be useful to everybody. Next up is something I don't have, but I'm willing to accept. It is the the sunrise clocks, the alarm clocks that like turn on all the lights and wake you up. And I think I actually hate my abrupt loud phone alarm clock. That's what I use, and I just really despise it. But everybody needs an alarm. Like everybody uses an alarm because you're waking up for something no matter what. So I think it's wonderful that there's an option where it just like passively wakes you up, so it feels more natural and it's not as abrupt, because sometimes my abrupt alarm like shoots me out of bed and I'm grumpy for the first hour. So I think this is a flawless gift because everybody uses an alarm. Okay, next up on my list for the foolproof gift is this. I feel like most people nowadays have coffee table books in their homes. So this is a pretend coffee table book, and it's actually a photo album. I'm sure you guys have seen this in my blog, but yeah, so you can add pages, use these sticky things, and it's cute. Next on my list is gifts for hostesses. Now, really depending on where you are in the world, you might not be attending events where you will be gifting hostesses, but you could also gift this to your friends who like hosting parties. So first on my list is a no-brainer. When you go to someone's house for an event, you typically bring booze. I do, at least, all the time. So here in GTA, there's actually a service through LVMH, who we work with a lot. This isn't sponsored, but this is something that actually went out and I purchased for a couple of my friends. But Daryl did a little bit of work with it. So this is actually the sample bottle. But so, you know, a bottle of whatever your host likes or whatever you want to bring, your favorite. We typically bring Hennessy to our friends' homes, and you can personalize them. So here it says personalize me, but you can get it personalized to say whatever. So what their name or their like happy holidays or whatnot. This in Toronto, they're doing this downtown. It's called Atelier en Queen. But I think it's just a sweet little gift, because if somebody gifted me a nice bottle of something and put my name on it, it would probably live in my bar for a long time. But I'd be appreciative of it, because I mean, we have a fully stocked bar. We love adding to our bar. So yeah, I think it's a really, really generic gift, but like this is a lovely way to personalize a gift and personalize the gift. So next up is one of my favorites, glassware. This is my favorite wine glass in the entire planet, and I break wine glasses far too often. So I feel like always am accepting new wine glasses, but also I love gifting them, because I think wine glasses are so beautiful. Actually, glassware in general, like this wine glass is so stunning, and I don't think anybody would not accept this as a gift or not love it, because anytime I bring it out at my place and if I have friends over, they love it. Anytime I'm on social media and I'm drinking and people see it, they love it. It's just stunning. This is from Crate & Barrel, and this, if you watch Scandal, you will recognize that this was Olivia Pope's red wine glass. Like every time she'd be home stressed out, pouring half a bottle into it, sitting there pensive, drinking. This is it. And this is actually where when I saw that, I was like, I need that in my life. And I have not turned back since. This is one of the only 2 wine glasses that I use ever. So if your hostess doesn't drink a lot of wine, and you still want to get them glassware, these are almost foolproof. This is a little bit more luxurious. The price point is a little bit higher, but these are the Tiffany paper cups. They're bone china cups, and so they're made to look like paper cups. Super cute. Come in a set of 2. I think they're like 180, 75, something like that. These are actually my go-to gift for engagements. I got these as an engagement gift, and since then I've been like, okay, this is the best gift ever. But if you're looking to buy your hostess friend or your hostess a more luxurious gift, these I think are just so cute. Like no one's gonna not love them. But I don't think anyone would go out and buy these for themselves. Next up is a decanter. So this is my wine decanter. We also have a cognac decanter, and I think that you can never have enough decanters. But I don't think a lot of people have wine decanters in their home. Like I think that this is much more of a restaurant thing. Like, you know, you go to a restaurant, you buy a nice bottle of red wine, and they'll decant it at the table and let it breathe. It does really make your wine better, and I think it's so classy. And for your hostess friend, like so many compliments, like endless compliments when you have a wine decanter that's sitting on the table. So they're at so many different price points. This one is from Pottery Barn from many years ago, but they have like similar variations all the time. I love it. I use it, like it's wet right now because I just used it yesterday. So it was in my dishwasher. Yeah, I use it all the time, even when I'm by myself and when I have friends over. Compliments all the time. So this is a great gift that I think will get so much use once you gift it to somebody. Oh, next up for my hostess gift. If your hostess is anything like me, who's a crazy Christmas lady, as you can see, and if you follow on Instagram, you see that I'm like psycho with my tree. I think a beautiful Christmas ornament is a wonderful gift. Like all of these other things I talked about is really like tableware, you know, and if they already have the complete set, you don't want to add 2 more or like add something that they won't love. I think an ornament, like a beautiful ornament, would be perfect gift for your hostess friend. You know, you can get like really nice Swarovski ornaments, or like a couple of these are from Pottery Barn and Crate and Barrel, and they're just beautiful glass ornaments that go on perfectly beautifully on the tree, or you can get something custom. I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful gift. Okay, next set of gifts is for all of our friends who work from home, which is far too many of us. So first on this list is a kettle, and a good kettle. This is my Le Creuset kettle. I've been collecting Le Creuset and stove in gray, so I got myself a gray one. This is the one that sits on the stove and it whistles. I thought it was so, so cute. It's a great quality kettle, and I think it'll last me a very long time. I had an electric kettle before and it got really, really gross and I threw it out. If your friends or if your person is more of a coffee drinker and likes pressed coffee, you can do like a Le Creuset French press too. This is actually under $100. I think it's like 80 bucks. The French press I think is a little bit more than that, but I think it's a perfect gift for your person who drinks tea, drinks coffee, and is working from home. Okay, next up is the sweatsuit. And the sweatsuit is like super, super unisex for all ages too as a gift. It's just become accidentally all of our uniform during 2020. So everybody and their mama have a version of the sweatsuit. My favorites are the Aritzia sweatsuits. I love them. I like the colors. The Uniqlo ones too are really, really great. The colors are great. The price point's better than the Aritzia ones. For men's, Daryl, go-to for me is Nike. I love buying the Nike one. Younger people or older people, whatever their jam is. The tie-dye ones are really, really cute. So yeah, you can't really go wrong with a sweatsuit for your work from home friends because it's our uniform now. Okay, next up is something I don't have, but I'm also willing to accept. I saw it on someone's, it was like an ad on someone's Instagram, I think. Hilo Lux, yes, that's her. And it was like a mug that heats up or keeps your coffee warm or your tea warm or whatever. And I thought that was a great, great gift for the holidays for your work from home friends, but also people who are on the road and drink coffee and tea, because if you're anything like me, you put it into your console in your car and you forget that you have your coffee or tea. At least I'm not like a scorching hot coffee or tea drinker, so I have to wait for it to cool down, and sometimes I just forget. So that's great for me. So I think this would be a phenomenal gift for me, especially because it would keep my drink at the temperature I want it to be at. So that's really, really neat. So next up is for your friends who like beauty. And I mean, this was a simple one, so I didn't want to do too many things in this. You know, you can do the kits that Sephora is offering in those brands that they like. I really, really love my Dyson hairdryer, so I think that's a great gift for anybody if you're willing to splurge a little bit on them. That is top tier, one of my favorite tools. Next up, another one of my favorite tools is the Foreo face wash thing, the Foreo Luna Mini. I think that's the one I have. And I've had that thing since 2015, 16, and I use it every single day. I love it so much. It is, both of these things are a little bit more on the pricier side, but if you're willing to splurge on your person, this is a great gift. Also, hair oils. So I really, really love hair oils, but some of them can be really, really expensive, especially if you're doing deluxe ones. So I think it's a great gift, you know, a lovely hair oil for your friends who love beauty. So lastly, this set of gifts is for people who already have everything and you don't know what to buy them. So for this one, first and foremost, jewelry. And jewelry, I think, is forever, and you can never have too much jewelry or enough jewelry. You can always have more. And jewelry ranges very different price points. So you can go for definitely more cost savings and lower price point, and then you can go like super, super high price points. But you can never go wrong with jewelry, and your person can never ever have enough jewelry. So, okay, next on the list is luxury scarf. Specifically the Acne Studios one. I think it's just so good. It comes in so many different colors. The price point is really good. It's $320 Canadian. So, you know, under $500 for a designer item. A scarf is something that you can literally use forever. And even though, like me, for instance, I have a scarf for every single one of my coats, I can always use more because a scarf changes up someone's look so much. You know, my beige coat with my beige scarf will look different with my with a beige and cream scarf. You know, so it's an accessory that changes up your look. So if your person already has a scarf, you can always get them another one and it'll be used. Okay, next up is Old Faithful candles and diffusers. Specifically, my favorite, I love Jo Malone candles. I love their diffusers. I think that the scents are stunning. I also love their fragrances, but I think that that's a hard buy for our holiday unless you're buying something that your person already has and wants another one of. Perfumes and colognes are different on everybody, so I wouldn't do that. But candles, you get what you smell, and I love them. The price points are pretty good. You can get the smaller ones, the travel ones, the really, really big ones, whatever you're feeling. And as a compliment to that, I think this is a great gift, especially for the people who do like burning candles. My wick trimmer and a flame snuffer. And this set is from Lumira, which is an Australian fragrance candle brand. But this is so bad and bougie. I think this would look perfect on the coffee table for your candle lover, which is most people really. And last on my list is a robe. And now, coming from a person who has like 12 robes, I can always use another. I just think they're super luxurious, they're super fun, there's so many different styles. So if your person has, you know, their luxurious silky robe, they might not have a like cozy terry robe, or, you know, you can get them a full length robe if they have a shorter robe. And I just think that's something 100% everybody uses if they have it. This is my husband. He doesn't have one because he doesn't like them. But every time we go to a hotel and there's a robe hanging up there for him, he puts it on. So if he had one at home, I'm pretty sure he'd wear it too. So that is a pretty foolproof gift for the person who has everything. Anyways, that's the end of my holiday gift guide. I hope you guys got some tips from this. I hope that I broke it down well enough for you guys. And I hope you guys get all the things that you have on your Christmas wish list this year. I will see you guys next video.